Hello, my name is Jack Massey Welsh, and it has now been exactly 1 month since we took delivery of our Tesla Model 3 2021 refresh long range. So in this video we're going to go over how we're finding the new car. We're going to start off with a 0 to 60 test because this car's a lot faster than the standard range, and then we'll go through what I think of all of the different improvements. This video is also sponsored by Squarespace. Let's get into the 0 to 60. So here we are on the same road that we were when we did the 0 to 60 in the old car last month. On screen right now is my time, so I'm going to come to a stop, and although we've had this car a month, we've done plenty of accelerations. We've not yet done a stop start 0 to 60, so this is going to be our first one. So we're all ready to go. Let's go for it. Becky got pushed back. I got pushed back as well. And there's our 0 to 60. It does definitely feel quicker. I feel like we need to do one more, you know. Maybe even 2 more so that we can create like an average. That could be nice. Okay, here we go. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. And we're off again. I love watching your camera get pushed back. There it is. Last 0 to 60, here we go. We are going slightly uphill this time, so it might be a little bit slower. And we are off. My arms aren't long enough to hold the wheel. There we go. That actually felt quite quick. So on screen right now is the average time. Definitely feels faster than the old car. So as well as a faster car, which is obviously great, a nice surprise, which we hadn't realised until the car came, was that we actually have the full premium interior now, whereas the standard range, that only had partial premium interior. So what it means is that things like the sound system is even better, and the sound system was already very good, but in this car, the speakers are mental. What I'll do is I shall put my phone right there, and then I've got the music on full. Watch this. It's absolutely ridiculous. So that is so fun. I mean, we absolutely love just how ridiculous the sound system is. It sounds amazing. And also watch this. If we go ahead and head over to our aircon system, this all looks normal. You know, we can grab these and make the temperature go wherever we like. But look at this. Oh! Rear heated seats come included as standard. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you will know that in the old car, if you wanted rear heated seats, you'd actually have to pay an extra £300 through the app in order to unlock that. Whereas in the full premium interior, that comes included. And then the other difference we've got with the premium interior is the fact that this car came with floor mats, which honestly, I think it's absolutely shocking that the standard range partial premium interior, which is a £40,000 vehicle, doesn't come with floor mats included. My £5,000 Citroen came with floor mats included. Why does my £40,000 Tesla not come with floor mats? But anyway, this car came with floor mats. They're not particularly good floor mats. We've whacked our fancier ones on top of them, but we have floor mats now. Now this is where I'm annoyed, okay? This has grinded my gears. Becky, please take a look in here. Where's my basket? In the old car, there was a little basket, like a bucket thing. And it sat right there, and whenever you needed it, you could just pull it out, and we'd love to put our keys and our bits and bobs in there. But this car didn't come with a basket. And I thought it was a mistake, but I Googled it. For some reason, they've got rid of the basket. Why would they get rid of the basket? I'm so annoyed that we didn't just take the basket out of our old car and whack it into this one, because we would have got away with that. But now we're sat here basketless, and our keys are just dangling deep within the depths. Like, what's the point in that? What is that about? Tesla, bring back the basket. I've gone on Amazon and I can't find any baskets for sale. I looked on eBay and I can't find any. What do? I'm basketless. But on a lighter note, I'm a big fan of this. Becky, watch this. You ready? Oh. Wait. Wireless charging. And what a lovely picture of you that is too, Becky. So yeah, this car and now all future Teslas come with wireless charging included, which is nice. That is a cool feature. That's the kind of thing that you would expect on a premium vehicle like this one. No basket, no floor mats on the standard range, but we got wireless charging, which is nice. Alright, before we continue, let's hear from today's sponsor. Thank you Squarespace so much for once again supporting the channel in 2021. If somehow you've not yet heard of Squarespace, it is the perfect platform for building any kind of website you could ever imagine. Say for example, you're a photographer and you want more clients. Maybe you're a B&B owner that wants more customers. Maybe you're a video editor that wants to edit videos for YouTubers, but you need somewhere to showcase all of your work. Well, whatever it is, Squarespace has got you covered. They've got so many just pre-built, fancy, professional looking templates. Once the site's live, you can take a look at detailed analytics, you can set up things like email campaigns. Squarespace has got everything you need, so head to squarespace.com/JackMasseyWelsh now to get started. And even better, you can use code JackMasseyWelsh to get an extra 10% off your first purchase of a domain name. Thanks Squarespace once again for the sponsor. So now let's go over the updated user interface, because this looks pretty fancy actually. So this would be available in my old car because it actually came through in a software update. But as you can see, if I was to open my door, it now opens. And if I was to turn the steering wheel, Oh, how fancy is that? If I was to open the trunk bloody opens. So I'm a big fan of those graphics and animations. I think that looks really cool. It looks a lot better than it did before. But if we actually go ahead and start driving, you'll see the car does a cool little spin, which is nice. Becky needs to put her seatbelt on. Sorry. There we go. And if we start driving, basically the animation looks very similar to how it did before, but the speedometer has been moved from the center to the right, and it's actually a bit smaller as well, so it's a little bit harder to see. And at the moment, there's a lot of just wasted white space, which I don't really like at all. I think overall the interface looked nicer before, but people online are speculating that the reason there's a bunch of wasted space right now is because they are prepping for when driver visualizations are available, because if you look at what full self-driving beta looks like in America, there's a lot more going on screen. So potentially they're just making room for that. But at the moment, there's just a lot of white, ugly space. But I do like this. Watch what happens when we go back into park. Oh, it flips around. Back into drive. Oh, back in the park. Oh, maybe open my door. Don't mind if I do. Maybe open the rear door. Can't reach it. I don't know why I went for the rear door. There we go. You see it? That was epic. So as we're having a little casual drive about, what do I think of the pearl white colour as opposed to the midnight silver after having it for a while? Well, I really like it. I think it looks really nice, and I arguably think it potentially looks better than the Midnight Silver did because of the new black chrome that they've got. But what I don't like is the fact that it shows up dirt a lot easier, which is obvious. Everybody told me that that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. It has indeed happened. What I particularly don't enjoy is the fact that if you take a look at the wing mirrors, the dirt on the white shows up quite easily. So as soon as you've been on, you know, a journey for an hour or so, you can see a lot of dirt on that little white bit, and that's something that just you never ever saw in the Midnight Silver because the dirt was just hidden by the colour. So that does bother me, but the car's probably going to get wrapped pink in a couple of months anyway, so I'm not too bothered. In terms of actually driving the car, it's great. It feels very, very familiar and similar to how the standard range felt. We can feel a bit of a difference if I do this, for example. I just wanted to see what you would do. You looked so annoyed there. Becky's head twatted against the chair. You weren't like this. But then the big difference, obviously, one of the main reasons that we upgraded was to get the extra 160 miles of range. So have we felt a difference in terms of how much range we've got? Well, no, not really. But that's mainly because we're not actually able to go anywhere further than like 10 miles outside of where we live. However, I have changed how I charge the car and how I see the range. So in the old car, it was always set to show the percentage, whereas this time, you can see that now it shows the miles. So right now we have 213 miles of range. I originally set it to miles because I wanted to see, do I have the 360 miles of range that I purchased? But I have charged over 300 miles, so I think we're fine. But since changing to miles rather than percentage, I feel a lot more relaxed and I charge my car a lot less, because previously if my car was down to 30%, I was like, I need to get this on charge. Whereas now 30% displays as like 150 miles. So I know that there is no urgency to charge the car because I'm not planning on going 150 miles anytime soon. So I think in the month that we've had it, we've only had the car on charge twice and I've just charged it back up to 75%. But we will of course do more range tests as soon as we are able to do more range tests. I definitely want to do another road trip video in the future, so make sure you are subscribed for that. One other quick thing to mention in terms of range though, obviously the weather in the UK has been very chilly recently. We had a little bit of snow and we were down to like -2 in the car. And when it is cold, a little frosty symbol pops up on the screen and the range goes down like mad. Like you can just watch the miles going down, and if you travel 1 mile, it's used up like 6 miles. It is ridiculous how much energy it uses when it's a bit cold outside. So that is definitely something worth bearing in mind if you live somewhere that is very chilly all the time. And then quickly, is it quieter? Because apparently these glass is twice as thick as it was before. And to me, it doesn't really feel that much quieter. To Becky, she said you could feel a little bit of a difference, couldn't you?
Yeah, I definitely think it's quieter.
But I never really saw it as that loud in the old car anyway, so I'm not 100% sure. But we've come to this stop sign. I just want to show off what these things look like on the new interface. So you can see that everything's kind of a lot more spread out than it was before, a little bit unnecessarily so. You can see there's a lot of white space at the bottom that isn't being used at the minute, and there's also quite a bit of white space at the top. What I do like is this though, look at this. When I slide something up, it moves this time. Didn't used to move. Oh. But yeah, let's end the video there. That's how we are finding our Tesla Model 3 after 1 month of ownership. Do you have a new Tesla Model 3 2021 edition? How are you finding your car? Let us know in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for 350,000 subscribers, by the way. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We upload every Saturday. I'll see you next week.